October night. Moonlight filtered through the leaves, casting a mysterious glow over the depths of the dense forest. Photographer Peter stood in this forgotten mountainous region, determined to push the boundaries of photography and capture the chilling scenes hidden within the valley at night. At the stroke of midnight, he set up his camp in the shadows, convinced that boundless beauty lurked in the darkness. The campfire flickered, illuminating the campsite, but the surroundings remained shrouded in darkness. Peter felt a gentle breeze, carrying a chill that seemed as though the spirits of the valley were caressing his face. Suddenly, the trees surrounding the campsite emitted low, haunting sighs, as if telling tales long dormant, sending shivers down his spine. After midnight, as nature entered its most serene moments, Peter was startled by a strange noise. Opening his tent, he discovered a wild creature with red eyes staring at him, emitting a chilling howl. The evil glint in the creature's eyes left him unsettled. The next day, as Peter attempted to capture the sunrise, his camera captured some supernatural phenomena. In the morning mist, vague figures appeared in the forest, as if the lost souls of the past returned to the valley. This sight left Peter feeling uneasy, intensifying his nervousness. Night fell once again, and Peter felt an invisible force pulling him. He followed a mysterious glow, leading him deep into the valley. In the secluded hollow, he was horrified to see flickering apparitions among the trees, as if souls were bound. The echoes of his heartbeat reverberated in the silent valley, plunging him into fear. Suddenly, Peter felt an invisible grip tightening around him. He couldn't move, and the surreal scene before him left him dumbfounded. Trees twisted into bizarre shapes, emitting chilling whispers. In this ominous valley, he was immersed in a journey of incomprehensible terror. On the third day, as Peter attempted to leave the mountainous area, he felt the malevolent force of the valley following him. When he turned around, he saw the ghostly images from before trailing behind him, emitting eerie screams. He ran frantically, but the spirits seemed to be chasing him relentlessly. As he finally escaped the mountains and looked back, Peter saw the malevolent spirits in the valley vanish, and the thick fog gradually dissipated. He realized that this mountainous area concealed not only beauty but also incomprehensible terror. Peter understood that his photographic journey brought him more than a pursuit of beauty. It was a terrifying encounter with supernatural forces.
As the clock struck midnight, a bone-chilling wind whispered through the silent streets, carrying with it an air of foreboding. The once jovial carolers, now shrouded in heavy coats, sang melancholic tunes that seemed to resonate with the wintry night. Sarah, guided by an insatiable curiosity, embarked on a journey into the enigmatic corners of the town, where shadows danced with unseen entities. In the heart of Evergreen Falls, she discovered an old toy shop with faded letters on the sign that spelled out Wintertide Wonders. The windows, adorned with dusty nutcrackers and forgotten dolls, seemed to hold the memories of joyous pasts. Undeterred by the eerie stillness, Sarah pushed open the creaking door, her breath visible in the chilly air. As Sarah explored the dimly lit aisles, the toys seemed to come alive with spectral whispers. The air was filled with the faint laughter of children long gone. Intrigued, she stumbled upon an antique music box, its haunting melody echoing through the empty shop. The flickering lights cast eerie shadows that danced to the rhythm of the long-forgotten tune. Upon winding the music box, the atmosphere shifted and the temperature dropped perceptibly. The walls of the shop seemed to close in, and the toy spectral whispers grew more insistent. Sarah, now immersed in a chilling supernatural presence, felt unseen eyes watching her every move. A distant sound, akin to the tinkling of bells, echoed through the shop. Sarah followed the haunting melody to a forgotten corner where an ancient rocking horse swayed gently, as if propelled by unseen hands. The air grew colder, and the spectral whispers coalesced into a mournful lament, a chorus of entities trapped in the limbo between worlds. In the reflection of a dusty mirror, Sarah caught a glimpse of a fleeting figure, a childlike specter with hollow eyes. The rocking horse's movements became more erratic, and the spectral presence intensified. The child's voice, soft and melancholic, whispered forgotten secrets of a long-lost Christmas. As the child specter reached out, Sarah felt an icy breath against her neck. The air became dense with a sorrowful energy as the toys around her began to move autonomously. The forgotten dolls danced, and the nutcrackers cracked in macabre unison. The music box played a dissonant tune, each note resonating with the melancholy of lost innocence. Desperate to escape the spectral grasp, Sarah stumbled backward, her heart pounding in her chest. The child specter faded away, leaving behind a lingering echo of its sorrowful laughter. The once frozen air began to thaw, and the toys returned to their silent slumber. As Sarah fled the toy shop, the once haunting melody transformed into a gentle lullaby, soothing the frayed edges of her sanity. The small town, now cloaked in an ethereal calm, held the echoes of a supernatural encounter that would forever linger in the recesses of her memory. It was a cold winter night as I drove alone through a desolate mountainous area, heading towards a remote town. The chilling wind rustled through the treetops, and the stars twinkled in the dark night sky, creating a mysterious atmosphere. Despite the clear sky, the silent night seemed shrouded by an unknown presence. I felt as if I were under some invisible observation, yet there was no one in sight. After a while, I noticed an ancient graveyard ahead. Moonlight illuminated the tombstones, casting deep shadows. Despite my intuition warning against it, curiosity compelled me to park the car and step into the quiet graveyard. A gentle breeze swept through the graveyard, causing the tomb grass to sway gently. A peculiar sensation lingered in the air, as if unseen spirits wandered about. I followed the winding path, my footsteps echoing in the night's silence. Deep within the graveyard, I discovered a sinister tomb. Its door stood ajar, as if beckoning me inside. I couldn't resist stepping in, where darkness enveloped me, with only faint candlelight flickering. Suddenly, a chilling breeze swept through, causing candlelight to dance and my heart to race. I sensed a presence around me, yet the surroundings remained empty. A cold touch, as if icy hands, lightly tapped my shoulder. I turned abruptly, catching a glimpse of a blurry figure darting through the shadows. My breath quickened, and the echo of my racing heartbeat filled my ears. Suddenly, the apparition materialized before me, a tattered ghost with a pale visage, locking eyes with mine. My body froze, paralyzed in place. The ghost extended a translucent hand, pointing to a name on the tombstone. The name shimmered faintly before me. With a gust of ethereal wind, the ghost vanished into the night. My heart filled with inexplicable fear as I hastily left the ominous graveyard and returned to my car. Upon restarting the engine and glancing back at the graveyard, I discovered it had vanished, leaving only barren land. I accelerated away from the desolate mountainous area, but the night's experience left a profound shadow on my heart. Perhaps, the ghosts in that graveyard wished for someone to witness their story, bringing their existence into the eternal night.